Hey, Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
My name is William. That's a microphone. This is a reality show called Ridin with Willy.
No!
And you girls have given me great stuff.
I cannot.
Can I use your
Yeah,
conversation?
yes. Oh my God.
All right,
Yes.
everybody's got one now.
Wow, it's time for another podcast episode of Riding with Willy, the Nashville Be Careful What You Share in a Rideshare reality podcast. The conversations are always candid, some hysterical, some poignant, and always amazing. And while the participants don't know initially they are being recorded, each has given permission to use their interviews in this podcast. So buckle up, and let's join Willy on this rolling ride around Nashville reality podcast.
Well, cool. What do you guys do? Avery?
We just graduated high school.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Where are you going to go to college?
I'm going to Ole Miss.
Okay. You?
I'm going to Vassar College
All right.
in New York.
What are you going to study?
I'm going to study economics. I'm going up there to play lacrosse.
You got a scholarship to play?
Oh, yeah.
You must be pretty darn good. It's a serious lacrosse school, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's pretty good.
Good for you, man. Scholarship, Vassar.
Yes, sir.
Study economics.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you young lady, what are you going to study?
I'm doing business and real estate. I actually start my real estate class tomorrow.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Excited?
I'm really excited.
And what time you got to get up?
Probably like 7:30.
So you go home, take a nap, try to decompress, take a nap.
Yep.
Because you're excited. Don't take a melatonin or anything. You sleep through the alarm.
Yep. The class starts at 9, but probably get
It's an online class.
Sure.
Yeah.
So tell me, oh, that's good. So you can kind of do it in your pajamas or whatever. You know,
Yeah, it's
quite get ready and all that.
Yeah,
All
it's really nice. Because I'm actually like going to the lake tomorrow. My dad grew up in like upstate New York, and so
Uh-huh.
we go up there like all summer long. I'll be there until the end of July, and so
Wow.
I'm able to do the class up there, which is nice.
Are you guys dating? Friends? What's the story?
Yes,
Okay. How long you been dating?
2 years.
Just about.
2 years.
It's been a while.
Yep.
How you going to do the separation going off to different schools? She's going to be a rebel and you're going to be a Vassar. What's there?
Brewer.
A what?
A brewer.
A brewer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We got plenty of breweries around here.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to go off to a beer drinking school and play lacrosse.
Yep. Pretty much.
And you're going to be a rebel.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're just going to do a lot of FaceTiming.
Oh, yeah. A lot of FaceTime.
So you guys been together 2 years. If your life was made into a Hallmark movie, what would it be called?
I have.
Well, I didn't expect the guy to have the answer. I figured the girl would have the answer.
I don't know.
All right. A movie that already exists. What would your story be? What would it be called?
I would say like Dear John movies are my favorite ones, but I don't think we relate very much to any of those. They're
Okay.
most like military or like
Yeah, I don't think we do at all because I'm not going to the military.
no.
What's your song? You guys got a song?
Yeah.
What's your song?
Chasing You by Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Ball cap.
Yeah, Balkan. Dylan Scott played tonight. He didn't play that song though.
Did you see Morgan when he came
I did.
a couple months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right.
We actually landed we had our spring break trip, like our big senior spring break trip, and like our whole grade went to Cabo together. And we flew back and we landed at 7 and the concert started at 7:15. And so we changed in the airport bathroom and went right to the concert.
Well, that's awesome. Which
Yeah.
night? There was 3 nights.
We went the first night on Thursday.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Were you there too?
No,
Avery?
I stayed a day extra in Cabo, so couldn't make it.
Okay. So who's Avery? 'Cause that's
I'm Avery.
you're Avery. Because
Yes, sir.
that's a male and a female name.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
I'm Nate.
Nate.
Yes, sir.
Avery and Nate. In love? 2 years, huh?
2 years.
Now, who fell in love with who first?
Me.
You saw her and fell in love with her?
Yep.
Okay. How did that work out?
But we were actually best friends
Yeah.
for a while before we started dating.
Yeah, we've been friends.
Did
since,
you not know that he was in love with you?
Well, I was dating somebody else.
Oh,
Hey, I was dating somebody else too.
ouch.
We were both dating other people.
But you knew you really had feelings toward her, right?
Not at that point, no.
Well, when did you realize?
Probably like 7 or 8 months after we both broke up with who we were.
Okay.
Yeah.
First date.
First date.
Official as a couple. Not best friends.
I think it was the pharmacy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was.
Every bit of advice. I mean, excuse me,
Nate.
Nate, bit of advice. You got to remember these things. Write them down if you can't remember. You got a smartphone, use it.
I know.
Things like that. Because one day she's going to ask you questions about that, and you better remember it.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty good with remembering everything, so.
Hi, this is Brooke,
This is Connor,
and we are celebrating 5 years of marriage.
and we're riding with Willy.
Hell yeah.
So you're local.
I am. We're both actually like locals.
Nice.
Yeah. We're both born and raised right around here.
What about you, Miss Ciera?
I am a server at Miranda Lambert's bar off Broadway, and I'm also at the photography school.
Also, what?
In cosmetology
Oh,
school.
good for you. All right. I bet you got some great stories down on Broadway.
I personally don't have crazy stories, but I hear a lot of stories of Nashville in general because my dad's a paramedic downtown.
Oh.
So I get a lot of stories from him.
Yeah, they have great stories. So, you met any interesting celebrities yet?
The only one I really know is I've met Morgan Wallen before because my best friend, well, one of my old friends, she sings,
Mhm.
and so oh, and then I met Kevin Spacey. I kind of forgot about him. He got arrested.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of infamous now.
Yeah, I served him.
His
at work.
pedophilia addiction.
Yeah,
And he came in, huh?
Oh yeah, he came into Miranda Lambert's to eat dinner.
Was he kind of left alone? Anybody
he was
recognize
like-
him?
Oh, everybody recognized him, but he like sat at a table with like all of his family, and then people took pictures of him and with him. But besides that, they pretty much like weren't allowed to go over there. I don't think it's much.
Sure. So tell me about Morgan. What was he like?
Like a college frat boy. Basically, just like a college frat boy. Super cool, but like pretty much just cool.
party.
Yeah, I went to his friends like at a cookout, so I was like at the cookout with my friend.
Oh, so you were at just a private event. He was there, and
It was like one of his best friends, and he reached out to my friend, and then she just brought me, and then we were watching the Titans game. Having a
Okay.
cookout.
cool. What do you do, Nicholas? What brings you to town? You live here, or
Yeah, I live here. I'm just going back to my apartment.
okay? Anything cool happen on Bravo tonight, or
Anything cool? I did go to a new bar, which I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but
someplace you hadn't been yet?
yeah, someplace I hadn't been yet.
Do you know the
Also,
general?
there were like way more attractive girls there than anywhere else.
Really?
So, I need to figure this out. Like where
You got to remember where you went.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
Some-
found this
something-
perfect bar with all these good-looking women. You can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
Do you remember what it was next to?
something cake.
Yeah, what is that place?
Cakes.
It's a new place.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right, well, you'll figure it out. You got one word.
yeah. I got one word. That's all I need.
Yeah, did you Google it?
No, I haven't
Like
yet.
Lower Broadway cakes, and it'll probably just pop right up.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
could solve this mystery right now.
Yeah, should we?
We should.
Here,
Yeah,
let's see here.
let's solve this mystery so I can sleep tonight.
Yeah, no, this is probably gonna keep you up all night.
It would.
All right. Let's see here.
Let's try Siri. Hey Siri, bar in Nashville called Cakes.
One possibility I see is Bar Sovereign 1.1 miles due east on 5th Avenue South, which averages 4.5 stars according to Yelp. It's open today from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Is it the one you're looking for?
No, cancel.
Okay.
It's over by Luigi's. You know where that is?
Yes. It's a new bar that opened. It's on the left as you head toward from south going north. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a rooftop too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new place. It's a new venue that just opened. They had a soft opening a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's 3rd Avenue.
Yep. Yeah, 3rd Avenue.
Yep, that's what, I know what it is.
Yeah, so that's the place. That's my new go-to.
All right.
Except, so I met all these people tonight, which is super weird. I only knew this one dude, who I only knew because my coworker is neighbors with this dude. So I go with this dude. Already don't know him that well.
Sure. But it's a bar. You just want to hang out.
Yeah. We go out and there's 12 of us. And so everybody skedaddled, and so it's just me, this dude, and this other girl. And I don't know if this girl thought I liked her or what, but I didn't.
Okay, so
if I'm being honest.
It wasn't a match. All right, that's cool.
It wasn't a match. No, definitely not. And so we go to Jason Aldean's, and somehow we skip the entire line. We don't wait in line.
Yeah, how'd you manage that?
The dude we were with just was talked to some people in the front of the line, and we just kind of moved in.
Cool. He knew somebody.
Not ethical at all.
So that was cool. You got in.
Yeah.
But you were jonesing to go back to the cake place, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking, well, there was a whole bevy of beauties there that, and
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in the wrong place with the girl that I'm not attracted to.
Exactly. So then we get to Jason Aldean's, and at that point I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So I got 2 hot dogs. I just told her I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, all right.
That was honest. Okay.
She met up with her friends, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm leaving. So got the hot dogs.
And went back to your new bar.
No. I should have.
Oh, you didn't go back?
No, I didn't go
now
back.
you're lamenting over it. Okay.
No,
I see. But
I gave up. I'm going
so
home.
you had the hot dogs, and that sort of put the end to the. I got a friend of mine down in Atlanta named Mike, and he says never let a hot dog ruin a $60 drunk.
Dude, that is.
Somebody asked him one time if he wanted. I'm not gonna let a hot dog ruin a $60 drunk.
Hi, this is Ed.
And this is Cynthia.
We're from Stockton, California.
And we're riding with Willy.
What's up, Pink Cat?
What's up?
Hi, Pink Cat. I had
Half the bridal party.
3 out of 6.
Y'all have a good time tonight?
Yeah,
No, it was really
absolutely.
fun.
Yep. That's my man. I want to live with forever. Have babies. We're gonna start trying in 3 weeks.
Is that? Wait, you're gonna start trying in 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shayla,
I know.
that is so exciting.
I'm so excited.
When you're at that point in your life when you're actually
Yeah.
trying to have kids, that is so exciting.
I'm so ready to marry him.
Oh my god, you're about to start crying.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I know.
I love him.
It's so exciting.
He's the best thing that's
So exciting.
I love him. He's handsome too.
Yeah.
Some guy was like, "Hey, do you think I'm handsome?" I'm like, no. I'm like, you're balding.
Hey, oh my god, my Jared is starting to widow's peak, and he is freaking out. It's okay, babe. We'll get you hair implants. And he's like, no, Alyssa, I'm not fucking kidding. He's like, I will get teeth implants and hair implants before I fucking bald.
Hair implants are
No, he wants, because he is his dad to a T. And his dad balded at 30.
Oh.
So I know what I'm getting.
I thought my dad
even
just
they all
continues
say
to
that.
lose hair.
Yeah, no, he balded at 30, and so I know what I'm getting at 30.
Yeah.
For sure. And he's like, well, so I'm not fucking letting that happen. I'm like, all right, well, you're not paying 30 grand out of our pocket for ham plants, so I don't know what the fuck you're thinking about. So you better accept that shit. So we have crazy money.
You didn't have Clint's number and I didn't have Joe's number.
Yeah.
But I knew of Joe longer than you know Joe.
That's so true.
Wait, Joe Clint is your man's? Joe Clint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
FaceTimed
I'm trying to remember the
earlier.
names because I can't. Marilena, I don't even know. Colby's her name.
So
What's Kelsey's?
Rio?
Rio.
He's an ass.
Okay, no offense. Yeah.
I wasn't offended.
No,
By the bald-headed
I'm
thing?
saying it before.
Oh, the bald hair thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
the
bother
bald
me at
hair
all.
thing? No offense. I think bald hair is sexy.
I like
But
that too.
that's just my fiance, like,
I
he's
know.
like, when they start to get the widow's peak, you know,
Yeah.
and then they'll have a little bit, I'm like, why don't you just shave that shit off?
I did mine 25 years ago.
Hey,
26
when did you
And I-
start
and that
balding?
was the ponytail.
Give me the ponytail. Can I have
You
it?
see that right there?
Yeah, he has his ponytail up there.
From 25 years ago to remind people that I used to have hair.
Wow.
Actually, that's not it. Who's Rachel?
That's me.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
My name is William. That's a microphone. This is a reality show called Ridin with Willy. And you girls have given me great stuff.
I
could not.
Can I use your
Yeah,
conversation?
yes,
and
oh my
stuff?
God.
All right, everybody's got one now.
You
Thank
can
That was a
bleed
very
out,
romantic story
I love
about
that.
your fiance or whatever.
I can't wait to marry him.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
That was
I
really
marry him
romantic.
in 3 weeks.
So what is your name?
Shayla.
And if your life, if you two guys were a Hallmark movie, what would the name of that movie be?
Oh,
Sex
shit.
in the City.
Sex in the City!
I've had sex with him everywhere. But he is, yeah, I love him.
That's
Well,
nice.
y'all been dating for how many years?
8 years.
8 years.
How's your weekend been?
Oh, it's been okay. Just been working. I work here at Beehive Deli.
Nice. Good gig. What do you do there?
I just work front of the house.
Good.
To work with all my friends. It's been nice.
Tell me about the Beehive.
It's just we're a vegan deli.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah, so everything's plant based. We make everything here in Nashville. We have a warehouse out in Donaldson.
I bet that's a pretty popular spot.
It is, yeah. The Food Network was actually filming us today.
How about that?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's like a little Nashville spot on the map.
Well, how about you doing something right?
Yeah.
And how long have you worked there, Nicole?
About 1.5 years. We've only been open for about 2.5 years. But Ben, the owner's been doing like pop-ups and stuff like that for the past 12 years here in Nashville.
What are your more popular items?
We actually have a crunch wrap that we make with our own taco meat. But it's all seitan, so it's not real beef or anything.
Sure.
But it's flavored. Like it's flavored so well, and I may sound biased because I work there, but our stuff is so good because we season it. Like we heavily season our stuff so well.
Well, you should be proud. You've been there 1.5 years, and
Yeah.
it's trending, and
Yeah.
yeah, you get a lot of people that aren't vegans or vegetarians that come
Yeah,
in.
we get a lot of people who are like, my daughter, my son's vegan, I want to try it out, or I'm, starting to become vegan, or a lot of people are allergic to dairy, believe it or not, and it's just, they're like, it's so hard finding like fake good cheese, because a lot of this fake cheese kind of tastes like plastic. But we make everything in-house, so it melts properly. It doesn't have like an aftertaste or anything. It's pretty good.
So the chef knows what he's doing. Chef, did you say Ben?
Ben's the owner, but the culinary manager is named Diana.
And whose recipes are these? Her own creation?
Yeah, they're hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sell most of our stuff in Whole Foods, turnip truck. A lot of pizza places around town carry our pepperoni. It's pretty good.
My name is Molly. I'm from Geneva, Illinois.
I'm Wendy from Nashville.
And I'm Chris from Bethalto, Illinois.
And we're riding with Willy.
Where you from, Anthony?
I'm from Ohio.
And what brings you to Guitar Town?
Yeah, so I got a bankers conference down here.
Tell me about you, Anthony. What do you do? What's your passion?
Oh, well, I'm a big Ohio State football fan, obviously being from Columbus. So
You didn't say the.
I didn't want to sound
How can you
pretentious.
be a, is that a thing now you try to avoid saying?
I think people get mad when they're not Ohio State fans, so I never start off with that, you know?
Okay,
But
well, that's cool. I mean, we all know it's part of the, it's part of the, it's part of the thing, you know?
We didn't win the trademark, so I don't know if I can say it.
Okay, so you're a big Ohio State
Big Ohio
football-
State fan.
What else?
I'm a big reader, too, big into comics. I like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I golf and frisbee golf, so I like the summers really.
Both?
fun. Yeah, both. So when I want to waste 5 hours and get drunk, I'll go golfing. When I need a quick hour, I go frisbee golfing. So
And you got some good courses where you are?
yeah, Columbus is nice because it's a lot of public
yeah.
courses, so it's not really. 'Cause back where I'm from, like Toledo, it's mostly country clubs and whatnot, so you got to belong somewhere. But you can play pretty good courses for about 50,
40,
55
50,
around.
yeah. Tell me about the frisbee golf, the disc golf. It's not frisbee golf, it's disc golf.
Disc golf, yeah.
So tell me, how long does it take to learn that, master that skill?
I'll tell you what, I've been playing actual golf since I've been 5, and I'm really bad still. I played frisbee golf really hard for a summer, and I'm about a scratch player now. So it's pretty easy to get down.
And how many different discs do you utilize on a course?
You can go out and play with, I'd say 3 minimum. You'd want 3 at least, something long distance, short, medium distance, and then a putter. I play with about 15 or 20, though, because I like bending around the trees. Sometimes you want to do a backhand or a forehand, and then sometimes you just want to take out that monster driver when you got like a 500-foot hole or something like that.
Okay, and I guess just like in real golf, there's an art to throwing the disc.
Certainly. So
How long did it take you to develop that skill?
Probably, I'd say playing every day for about 3 months, I got it down pretty well. So, but I'll tell you what, my roommate, I brought him out the first time, he was killing it. So, I think some people...
He
just
had
gotta
never
back-
played.
He never played.
And did he know which disc was designed for? I mean, some discs are designed to be thrown in a certain way to turn, right?
For sure. I mean, there's one I got where I'll just flick it. Like, I'm throwing something across the hall, and it'll spin about 270 degrees. So, wrapping around trees and whatnot and stuff like that.
Oh, it's designed to do that.
Yeah. And you got different ones for when you throw your forehand and your backhand. They'll spin differently, too, and depending on how you want to throw them, too, because you throw the forehand a little bit further, obviously. So,
If you hit the course at the right time, you can just go out there and just goof off and practice, right?
oh, yeah. Like
So that's kind of what you can go out there if there's nobody waiting to play. You can just. What's the etiquette like on a disc course when it's busy? Obviously, you let people play through.
I just throw my disc and play through. It's not a golf ball, so it's not going to hurt anyone either. You're playing slow, go a little faster. I usually play solo or with someone else, too. We're pretty speedy. So, you throw the disc, not quite at them and stuff like that. They'll get the hint, that kind of thing. So etiquette's a little different. It's kind of, plays towards people that play fast and whatnot, too. So I think people with like 4 or 5 groups, they kind of understand that. And there's a little bit to that, nothing like actual golf. So.
And I imagine most of the players are friendly and helpful.
Super helpful. Yeah, that's really how I got it. I started with like 2 or 3 discs. Met up with 2 guys that were in front of me. They're like, "Are you just playing by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Come join us." So they were telling me about all their discs, let me throw them and stuff like that. Sure enough, a week later, I'm at the disc store getting 5 or 6 discs. So
Okay, and it can get expensive, right?
honestly, I think that's the best part. Is so Columbus itself, every single course is free, so you don't have to pay to play.
I'm talking about the gear.
The disc costs about. I'm going to shock you here. Disc costs about $10. That's about it.
That's it. So you can. How many do you carry in your bag?
I got about 15 or 20 right now, depending on how many I lose or whatnot. So, you know,
you can't lose them?
Yeah. So because you play some courses that are pretty tough in the trees, whatnot, especially when you get in the July, August area, you get that tall grass too. That's really where you lose them when the grass gets tall, because it's hard to see them, even if they're orange and whatnot.
Tell me again what brand of disc you like to use.
So I personally like the Innova disc. It's full plastic, very bright too. They always come in like pink, orange, light blue, green, easy to see in the grass and whatnot too. And if you go on the website, they'll show you what each disc does. Very similar to a golf club too. INNOVA.
You got a preferred bag?
Honestly, I would just like try to find how I did it is like I found a local disc golf store, got their bag. So I believe my bag is also an Innova brand as well too. But heck, I was using a little duffel bag for a while before I bought that too.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Riding with Willy, your Nashville Be Careful What You Share in a Rideshare Reality podcast. Be sure to subscribe here to catch each new weekly episode of Season 1. Look for us on social media and find us on the internet at pod615.com. Click on the Riding with Willy link for show notes and more information. Remember, all of the passengers in this show have given their permission to be featured. As always, thanks for listening. Riding with Willy is a podcast production from the Pod 615 and William Kitchens Creative Group, Inc.
Give me the ponytail.